Hello, welcome to another edition of Polish Minerals here in Africa. Hello, this is Top Rock. I'm Francis. That's Cara. That's Fig over there looking attentive. This is Top Rock, and we are Africa's oldest and most reputable wholesaler of minerals, fossils, and things that shine. If you are new here, happy days, welcome. Please take the time to read the long story in the description. You might want to do it later. If you do it now, then you'll miss out on flats. But it does say that for you to ship out of Africa, we're going to require a minimum order of 10 kilograms. We're a wholesaler. We sell bulk amounts, like more than one item at a time, in one flat. Other than that, you got to claim. You got a week to pay after commenting. It's polite to introduce yourself if you're new. Not a requirement. I'm quite apt and happy to make up names. Other than that, this is a drinking game. If I say other than that, you drink your tea. What was that other thing, Cara?
12 hours to claim. Those that have not said
all right, anyway, yeah, 12 hours to claim. That's give or take.
Please confirm your orders, guys.
Confirm your orders. Cindy? Confirm the orders when we email through the receipt. It's not you don't need to pay it, you just need to confirm it. And then
Well, we'd like it if you paid it.
we would like to if you paid it as well, but confirming it, it's like confirming something. It's amazing. And then admin is happy and the accountants are happy, and it's amazing how that stuff works.
All it means is that
I think all accountants are seriously
awesome.
insecure.
No,
They need constant confirmation. What? Oh, and they're awesome. Renata, you were the most awesomest. All right.
Francis says that without any
Facetiousness. I know I'm forgetting something. Oh, Cara's going to comment in the comment section after the sale what has been claimed, so that you guys that wake up tomorrow morning or this morning or to this night in the east, there by Tokyo side, we'll know what's been claimed, what's not been claimed. Right, we've got 3 trolleys. I'm not going to muck around. It's going to be a speedy, swifty, wifty. Let's go. First up, we have got some beautiful black tourmaline. This is from Irongo in Namibia. There are 12 specimens in here weighing 840 grams. There are all kinds in here, actually. These are the little straight up sprays that tend to become nice lustrous blocks, such as this one. These terminations, those Mercedeses are perfect. There is, geez, I will be shocked and horrified if there isn't. Oh, look at that. That is gorgeous. I was saying Mercedes and German technology. Well, it's got nothing to do with that, but you could be forgiven for thinking that the Southwest Africa was once a German colony. These are rated very good to A grade. Vermiculite, I'm just off the cuff in daylight checking for highlight opal, which no doubt there is, and in fact I'm going to check right now. There we go, in the room of darkness. Let's just put this torchy torch off. There we go, and we are hunting for some a little splash or two of highlight opal. I just hid it there. There we go, nice, not too shabby. Bear with me as I swallow my torch. Okay. Right, that was a tricky start to the day's trolleys. We got interrupted by myself mostly. And then some fool out there has gone, there's no such thing as citrine. We'll come back to that later, but in the meantime, focus, Francis. Celestite, lots of celestite. So much celestite, I can't even count the celestite, and well, somebody can. It's 5.795 kilograms worth of, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, a lot of little celestite pockets, little specimens here, and they are beautiful. Very few scuff marks, some smaller crystals in the celestite, some limonite in this one over here, not very much, but there you go, that top crystal. That's a nice big flat of celestite. That should keep your celestite needs at bay for at least a week. It's going to cost all of $129. It's a flat 405. Next up, we've got some sliced ammonites. That's right. That is 6 little pairs. This is quite a thicky fella. They are rated as very good. And I'll tell you why. It's because there's all this matrix there. Which is, well, you don't want that, I suppose. You want some all-round goody goodness. However, having said that, they are a lot cheaper than the A-grade goodies. Very good grade. These weigh all of 960 grams. They cost $54. This is flat number 490. Onto a flat that was not paid for, and therefore we get a second chance at it. We got some beautiful carbib fluorite with nice yellow vermiculite all around. Those nice cubic green carbib fluorite cubes. The grade's not amazing, but it is what it is, and what it is cubic fluorite. This one, however, is absolutely stunning, and it has a little carbib purple flare. Very nice. Not to mention a sexy little seduction of black tourmaline on the side there, joined by a large purple fluorite specimen. Small little cubic formations on this one. Very vibrant, very purple. Very little different. Most certainly an interesting, funky little flat from Mirongo, Namibia, to 910 grams, rated anything from A grade to good. That'll be that's A grade over there, and that is a good grade over there. $33 is what it's going to set you back. It's flat 435. On to some of IKEA's latest armchairs. We got some nice polished septari. Another argument there that's just in the wings waiting to happen. Is it a fossil or not? What it is, it's a lot of calcite and a lot of aragonite. And that is a big vug. So you can't argue with that, can you? Well, the online people, they can argue about anything. These two little IKEA armchairs, fashioned out in trendy modern septari, aragonite and calcite patterns, they weigh quite heavy. Septari generally is. It's 2.515 kilograms. It's going to cost all of $66. This is flat 222. Next up, a little flat, and it's a bit of a mix flat, mostly smokies, polished smokies. There's a little flatty one, nice little smoky phantoms, and then there's this one with loads of, I'm going to assume that is a lot of hematite, just strewn like confetti, little sparkles on the proverbial cake of smoky quartz. Little iron action over there. This one here is a little different as well. It's a deep dark smoky, probably rated as good grade. Lovely translucency on the right hand side, and then some beautiful dark amethyst in that smoky quartz. That's a beauty. And then randomly a veiled or a clear quartz with lots of veils. And one very specific thread of, I don't know. It's slightly green. It could be tourmaline, but it's not dark enough. It wouldn't surprise me. This flat of 4 here, they weigh all of 1.38 kilograms. They're going to cost $69 for the 4. This is flat 478. Next up, Cara has coin phrased all of these little, and these aren't tumbles, they are hand polished, fire quartz lollies.
No, someone else coined that, not me.
Really? Someone else called this lollies? Oh, sorry, Cara. Okay, so here we got some lollies, and we got some more lollies, and that's why I'm banging on about lollies, because it saves me from explaining other lollies. But they look good enough to eat. These little red hematoid boiled sweets, or 35 of them. They weigh, and they don't get priced according to weight. We buy them per item, so we sell them per item, and we're going to sell all 35 for $37. This is flat 161. That's red hematoid fire quartz lollies. Put them on a stick and suck them. Go on then. Bukanotuk. Up next, we've got two clusters here. It's the large window, dark purple, dark lilac variety. It's a nice flat little plate with the beautiful clusters. The matrix isn't too bad. You can see nice bits of limonite over there. The other one's got the proverbial hedgehog. There we go. Nothing like having your proverbial rock pet perched amongst a little forest of iron heavy crystals. 1.81 kilograms is what this weighs. It's $83 for the two clusters. That's our flat 260. Next up, tourmalated quartz points. All right, now we can definitely say that is tourmaline. Let me just put the torch here off so it doesn't shine in my eyes. There we go. Lots of rainbow veils there on the side. We've got lots of tourmaline, little tourmaline shards, frozen in time as they grew billions of years ago. There's a nice limonite veil there, stretching through to the top. It's a beauty, but it's not alone. There's two of them. This one's slightly busier. The tourmaline's slightly more delicate. Not that it's going anywhere, not that it's going to break, because that quartz is there for a long time to stay. These two polished tourmalated quartz points, they weigh 1.295 kilograms. They're going to cost nice $65 flat, 445. Next up, we got some, I think these are, well, I don't know about all of them, but that's a standing freeform, little polished agate geodes. Let me go. It stands like a good standing stand. And this one likewise will stand as well. And look at the discipline of these standing freeforms. It's almost as though they've trained their entire existence just to stand up. Nice vug, nice small amethyst crystals. So this one, also a little banded agate, less so on the amethyst geode forefront. However, I do giggle because it's also a standing freeform, but that's the surface value of the standing value. So casually, it does stand rather splendidly. Very nice. These four standing polished agate geodes, they weigh 2.42 kilograms. And as they return to their lying down positions, such as army life, long times of nothing and then lots of action, it's $57 for the four. This is flat 476. Up next, Cora has taken the time to remind me that this is not this is not neelite. This is tiger's eye. Tiger's eye with lots of little vugs. Tiger's eye with lots of little vugs and a heavy dose of hematite. That's very nice. There's three of them weighing 1.33 kilograms. You know, for tiger's eye, there's not a whole lot of chatoyancy here. But for a vug, there's a whole lot of vuggy vug there. Fair amount of quartz in there as well. Oh yes. Okay, so there you go. There's the chatoyancy, not so much, but you can see crocodilite also in the mix. Just like the little brother of tiger eye. I love. You might know it as hawk's eye. It's the blue tiger's eye. These three, rated as very good to A grade, they're going to cost all of $61. This is flat 259. Onto some, well, you never knew you wanted until now, but these are some rose quartz leaves. They are perfect for putting your hairpins in, your fly fishing gear, maybe a little bit of oil. In fact, point in case is that these leaves collect leaves quite splendidly. Look at that. You could leave these outside beneath your trees, and I can almost guarantee you the leaves will catch leaves. Type finds type. Birds of a feather flock together. These rose quartz leaves, they weigh all of 2.195 kilograms. They're going to cost $77. That's flat 415. Next up, malachite freeforms, and they are all A grade. These are the fresh little batch from Kasompi, and they all have beautiful little banded flower patterns. Very nice. This one's, well, if patterns are what you're looking for, then this one's the beastie. That's beautiful. This one over here, I can almost feel. There we go. Oh, there's those. You know, it's hard to say what's the right side up and the right side down, because I would have imagined right side up. But if you turn around, those arborescent patterns are absolutely, well, they should take front center stage. Just banded there, bit of a rough. There we go. Beautiful, skinny little one. Very nice. This flat of malachite, oh, it weighs not a lightweight. These copper jobs are heavy. It's 1.535 kilograms from Kasompi. It's going to cost $63 for fat 399. Up next, we've got 12 beautiful little tractor ammonites and a leaf from an acacia tree. All rated as A grade. These barely weigh a lot. They are absolutely delicious. If fossils is your thing, then tractor ammonites. Make it rhyme, Cora. Cora's not paying attention. If ammonites is your thing, dun, 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 dun. Cora's the poet in this company. Come on, some freestyling. Nope, not getting any freestyle vibes from Cora today. She's rubbing her chin, perplexed. They weigh 380 grams, and that little leaf there weighs nothing. They're going to cost $67. This is flat 458. Lekker. Next up, a beautiful large flat of petrified wood palm stones. And as opposed to other petrified wood flats, this one comes with many, many colors, much of nickel, much of iron. That is beautiful. That one there specifically. Rated very good to A grade. These petrified wood palm stones, they weigh 2.455 kilograms, so not a lightweight, but the polish is excellent. It's a very nice flat. It's going to cost $79 for the 24. This is flat number 511. Today I finally found the box of clear quartz crystals. Finally, I've been looking for them ever since Madagascar arrived, and I tell you what, I was not disappointed. For one thing, I was hoping to see a big witchy wicker like superstitiously burdened big crystal ball, which never came. So instead they sent a whole lot of smaller superstitious little clear crystal spheres. Maybe that is okay, and this is probably the one of the worst quality, and it's still bloody good. That is a very good. The rest is all A grade to double A grade, and you can see why. They are awesome. There's a different future in every sphere. So if you don't like the one, then you just go to another sphere, I suppose. These weigh, what does it weigh? They weigh 1.27 kilograms. They're going to cost $60. These 6 little quartz spheres are 4, 5, 6. Next up, ball malachite, silky malachite, nice malachite, beautiful malachite, all kinds of lovely malachite nestled upon little beds of druzy and copper infused druzy. Look at these little beautiful silkies. Never mind the botroidal bally types. I love those. Those are just smashing. There are 6 of these in this flat. That's gorgeous. From the Mendingi mine, Kasompi in the southern part of Katanga. That's the southern province of Congo, the DRC, Democratic Republic of Congo. Not that other place, which is the Republic of Congo. Easy to get confused because they both come with Congos. See, oh, how beautiful is that? And more copper in that druzy, and more beautiful little striking slithers of silky malachite. Awesome flats of malachite, druzy and copper. $67 is what these are going to cost. That is flat 310. Yummy. Next up, 2 whole ammonite, and they are rather bloody special as far as quality is concerned. We're always looking for a little bit of opalescence. There is a little bit of opalescence on the edges. They're all pretty much everywhere if you look hard enough, but that's not the point. You don't want to look too hard for something. Nice jigsaw patterns. The other side is better for jigsaws. Not so much the opalescence on this side. Iridescence there on the inside, no worries. This is the bigger of the two, and that most certainly does show off quite a bit. Sure, lightning streaks of red. Oh, that is beautiful. These two weigh all of 1.58 kilograms. They're rated as very good, 2AA. They're going to cost $120, $121. This is flat 347. Lekker. Next up, we got a little bit of polished blue lace agate from Sanjay in Malawi. 2 standing freeforms. These are rated both as A grade. If I can only focus, there we go. Quite a bit of matrix there. No, that little thing over there in the middle of the vug is not going anywhere. It's nice. I won't accuse it of anything else. Both of them 1.28 kilograms, rated as A grade. They cost $60. These two little polished blue lace agates, that's flat 702. Then on to something funky as it is a whole heap of, I'm going to put my head in the block and say these are little stalagmitic formations of blue chalcedony. From the same place that brings us obviously the agate geodes. This, during the years of growing, and I do mean the billion years of growing, this must have been a massive cavity beneath the earth, or the ocean for that matter. more likely the ocean. You can see here the growths go straight through. This is it's a one of a kind. Nick says he's never seen anything like it. It is special. And I'll show you these. It looks like dirt, but it's not actually. These are little dendritic patterns. All these little black specks. A lot of iron filling up veins within the chalcedony itself. And there's one part of it. Let me just find it. There we go. There you can see the dendritics in all their glory. Look at that. That is just awesome. The back of it, a whole lot of nothing. It's beautiful, it's funky, it's weird, it's freaky. It is blue chalcedony at its strangest. Look at those formations, my goodness. 5.98 kilograms is what it weighs. It's it's gonna set you back an arm and a leg, but only if you're a short, tiny person. That's $129 for flat 144. Next up, purple flash labradorite. It's a nice big A-grade specimen, not tall so much as it is established and stubby, close to the ground, hard to knock down. It's beautiful. Look at those purple flashes. The purple flashes are rarer than the ordinary old gold blue ones. I say that sounding with disdain, but those are also pretty damn hard to get by recently. Keep in the back of your mind, and Nick did this when he went to Madagascar. We went, okay, that mine's been privatized. This is probably the last time you'll be getting labradorite at reasonable costs. So 2.035 A-grade purple flash labradorite standing freeform, $66 for the beastie. That is flat 417. Next up, we got two gorgeous Malagasy clear quartz clusters, and they are clear and they are clustery. I have one reservation. They are rated very good to A grade, and the only reason why they're not A grade, apart from that there, they are nearly perfect. The thing is, it has hardly any matrix. Now, some of you might rejoice in this, but I tell you what, matrix is very good for a couple of things. And one of the things it's excellent for is keeping crystals together. The less matrix, the less bonding, the looser the crystal. Now, when I picked this up earlier, I noticed that these two here are slightly loose. They're not threatening to fall out or anything, but there is a concern. This one, I don't know, I don't recall the larger one of the two having such issues, but let me just check. It is the same with these Malagasy clusters. The less matrix, the more likelihood there is of something shifting a little. Now, this one seems all right. Oh, no, is that a crack? Oh, no, this is not good. That is not good at all. We've had one piece fall off there, and that looks like I should not be touching this crystal again unless I'm selling that crystal on its own. Okay, maybe I should commit to that because it is what it is, I suppose. Right. We've got a flat of 3 clusters. In fact, this is a winner chicken dinner as well. I tell you what, I'm not going to shy away from this. We got a flat of 3 beautiful Malagasy. I'm not going to make it 4. I'm going to make it a flat of 3. We got the remnants of billions of years of growth. But in return, we have this. A rebellious twin, a partnership of crystal, forging its way forth away from the matrix. I don't know what it means to you, but to me it means destiny. I'm just going to leave that as it is. I'm not changing anything. What I might want to do is get the weights, which I don't have. However, $43 for an absolutely beautiful pair of, well, fortune divining, destiny ridden clusters. This is flat 498. Yeesh. Right, next up, we got a beautiful celestite. This is a little different from the ordinary celestite because, well, it has limonite in it. There we go. Look at these beautiful blue hue crystals, and then the subtle shades of yellow iron-rich limonite lacing a couple of the crystals on the inside. It's a beauty, hardly any scuff marks. Maybe there's the only one. I'm not counting the sides so much. The geode is beautifully intact. It's a winner chicken dinner. It weighs 4.955 kilograms. This little beastie is going to be $102, flat 500. Apparently, something's happening to the sun.
Now they reckon that
Okay,
that's a definite sign of bad weather coming this way. Yeah.
That's weird. It's like...
So people from Belize.
Ooh, ominous times. Second trolley time, and it's Brandberg, straight up, some very nice light lilac crystals with a little hint of smokiness. There are 12 in this flat. They are rated very highly. In fact, they're rated as good to very good. So if you like a nice, affordable, cheap of, well, Brandberg crystals, a bit of amethyst there, a bit of limonite cover at the base there, lovely clean windows, and this flat's for you. $29 is all the Brandberg costs. They weigh 600 grams. This is flat number 433. Righto, next up, three beautiful. Let's start with the one that has a little bit of limonite. This is celestite from Madagascar. Some beautiful blue strontium with vague subtle hints of yellow. This is the smallest one of the bunch. Beautiful clarity. No chafing, no serious damage on any crystals, none whatsoever. And then that one over there. So this flat weighs 1.72 kilograms. They are rated as very good to A grade. This and the previous one being by far the A-est grade of A's. This is beautiful little specimen. Nice small crystals as well, plus the one little show pony strontium there. Is that scuff mark? Let's just see. Doesn't feel like it. No, that's a little scuff mark. Other than that, it is an absolute beautiful specimen. Nice flat. This flat of celestite is going to cost $50, flat $450. Next up, black tourmaline. 6 of them, large crystals. Little bits of vermiculite in there. A lot of highlight opal over there. Nice luster. Oh, that is a lot of beautiful, almost gelatinous highlight opal. A bit of smoky quartz. Nice big crystal. Ooh, hello, is that Richterite? I think so. Little sprays of tourmaline at the base. Oh yeah, look at that. That is a beautiful termination. That's about as good as your black tourmaline is gonna get. These are rated as very good to A grade. They weigh all of 1.05 kilograms. I'm tempted to take this to the darkroom, but we don't have time. That is obviously a lot of highlight opal. That is just a little bit of black tourmaline. with highlight opal. Cora has no concept of time. She's struggling with the internet. This is $55 for the 6. It's flat 494. Back to the lollies. This time golden healer flavor. There are 35 little gummy, sweetie boiled sweet looking like golden healer, I don't know, free forms. They weigh all of 9.45 kilograms. They're going to cost all of $36. This is flat 451. Next up, we got 6 macabres. And those are not macabre, those are merkabas. Rose quartz, that is beautiful. These are rated as very good to A grade. This is the very good one, but less gemmy than the others. Let's just see. I'm just checking also for the points. These macabres all have so many points, so it's hard to check on all of them. This one over here, let me just zoom in a little bit, if only for my own eyesight as well. I don't think that's a chip. That's just a no. Oh yeah, no. Okay, let's just take it slowly. Is it a chip? I don't think it is. Nice flat, 6 macabres. They weigh all of 260 grams. This is going to cost you $49 flat, 467. Next up, some polished blue lace agate, standing free forms. There are 6 in this flat. There's our little portal of blue lace heaven. Oh, there we go. Also, freeform, probably not standing. No vugs in there. Nice vug here. Nice bit of juicy. Rated as good grade to A grade. I suppose you could say that is good-ish. And so is this one. Not a whole lot of blue lace to talk of. Stands to reason. It should come in a little cheaper. So these weigh 2.81 kilograms. You'd expect, well, they're costing $108 for 2.8 kilos. I'm not going to do the maths right now, but this is flat 300. Onto some cubic green fluorite from Mandra Sonoro. 2 large-ish specimens. There's a nice large cubes with blue zoning on the perimeter. Matrix is, well, matrix is neat, but there's a bit of it. Tell you what, with a base that nice and neat, it's certainly going to stand solidly for the rest of its life. And then this one's gaudy. It has coverage on most of its planes. Lots of beautiful small cubes. Just a little bit of scuff there, otherwise it is absolutely mint. Also that deep blue zoning on the outside. Beautiful flat of green cubic fluorite from Mandra Sonoro. $58 is what they're going to cost. How heavy is this? I don't see my label. Where is it? Yes, it is 1.64 kilograms. So that'll be coming in at, my guess is 600 Rand per kg. Very reasonable. Flat 466. Onto a single pair of sliced ammonites. This is 770 grams. Reasonably large. Beautiful polish on the inside. Nice vugs. Subtle hints of opalization. Rated very good to A grade. Ooh, evidence of fossils on the outside there. Yeah, it's a lovely sliced, well, single sliced ammonite. It's going to cost, what's it? That's $43 for the one, or the 2 slices. That's flat $422. Onto some beautiful polished smokies, and these look very much to be very good to double A grade. Those are beautiful veins over there, veils, not veins. Oh, look at those. That is stunning. Smoky veils or phantoms, anyone? Why, yes please. This one right here. More superb double A grade clarity with beautiful veils. Here's a bit more. Oh, that's limonite. I'm not sure if that is though. Some of it is. It's an interesting one. There's some fantastic conclusions. Yeah, this one will be very good. Still excellent clarity. Very nice flat. These weigh all of 865 grams. They're going to cost $56. This is flat number 123. Next up, carnelian hearts. And yes, you should pay attention because February is just around the corner. This one here has a lovely little vug with lots of juicy on the inside. Nice patterns on the outside. The 12 weigh all of 1.08 kilos. Rated very good to A grade. They're going to cost $38. That's a bargain for some nice carnelian and a vug with druzy. Flat $459. On to some Namibian picture stones, standing free forms. There are 3 forms in this flat with beautiful patterns resembling the topography of Namibia itself. This jasper is extremely hard, begs mentioning, but polishing it is no easy feat. Nice dendritic patterns there as well. Nice little flat. They weigh 1.52 kilograms, rated as very good to A grade. They're going to cost all of $49. This is flat number 728. On to, two beautiful A grade malachite polished freeforms and paper. There we go. Look at the beautiful banded patterns. That's a lovely polish. Polished in Kasompi itself. They weigh 1.855 kilograms, so they are quite heavy. But that is beautiful. Not so much my dog growling at the puppy. Fig, be a cool brown dog. Don't be the other brown dog. Very nice. 1.855 kilograms worth of gorgeous polished malachite. It's going to cost $71. This is flat number 481. Up next, Shutterkite, chrysocolla, as well as malachite. This is from Kahukaveld, up in the north of Namibia, close to Angola. There are 20 rough-cobbed specimens. Quite a lot of chrysocolla there. Here we go, a bit more Shutterkite. Here we go, yep, Shutterkite. Not so much for the ages. What's going on here? That's a nice colour of chrysocolla. Probably caught in the middle of changing, well, or covering the malachite. Ooh, bornite? Why, yes, that's a little bit of bornite right there. These are rated as good, very good to A grade. They weigh 1.44 kilograms. They're going to cost $30. This is flat number 750. On to some pink Tom Waits. These are, all right, I said it before, and they still look like stiletto heels to me. These rose quartz skulls. Oh, this one doesn't look so scary. It's a friendly skull. 4 of these rose quartz skulls. They weigh all of 1.38 kilograms. Rated as very good only because you can't rate a skull as A grade because then they get ideas. And the last thing you want a skull to have is ideas. The smallest of the bunch. Well, looks the most cheerful, really. And for once, the Malagasy have managed to improve on their skull grins. That's a bit more detailed than your average 2-year-old's etching a cross and, well, skull and crossbone flag on a pirate ship. $57 for the 4. This is flat 444. Next up, hand-picked by Cara herself. Cara, how long did it take you to pick these little ones?
A very long time.
A very long time. It took her a very long time. And they're beautiful.
Some of them need a bit sticky. They need to be washed.
They still have a little bit of Malagasy oil residue on them. The Malagasy is like that because it makes everything look a little shiny. Except that oil doesn't really age that well. In oxygen, it becomes sticky. But these are glorious. There are 70 of them. All with some amazing inclusions. Mostly chlorite. It's a very nice little fella there. Which one? This is the longest of the bunch. Or the tallest of the bunch. If it was a pendant, it would be the... Well, I suppose it'll still be the longest of the bunch. I wanted to say droppiest of the bunch. There's one little one with hints of amethyst. I can't find... Oh, there's where you belong. A couple of amethysties. There's a... Sure, could be champagne, citrine. It's a beautiful flat. They are very good to double A grade. Lovely clarity, beautiful. Ooh, and then there's ones with a bit of rutile. That is nice. Ooh, more rutile, more rutile, more rutile. It's like a greeny rutile. Oh, I could spend hours with this flat. We're not going to do that. It's going to cost $36 for the 70. This is flat 395. Lekker. On to more beautiful fossiled tractor ammonites. There are 6 in this flat. Slightly larger. This is not the largest by any means. The next one, however, is epic. That is a beautiful collector's item. All rated as A grade. These tractor ammonites weigh all of, 370 grams. They're going to cost $65. This is flat 377. Nice. Next up, from the Congo, and we got ourselves an absolutely gorgeous flat. There's 2 specimens of chrysocolla and diaptase. There we go. Wait, hang on. Let's just get the focus going. Quite a large fella. It's like a little shelf of diaptase. Obviously the vug contains the larger intact gemmy crystals. All around, no. But the winner is this here. This is glorious. As far as the diaptase is concerned, happy days diaptase. That's what this is. Beautiful. They weigh 550 grams, rated as, this one's very good, that one's A grade. Together they're $195. This is flat 258. Onto some smoky quartz, 2 clusters from Luena in the Congo. Let's have a look. They usually have, these have nice clarity to the windows, nice white veils lurking beneath the surface there, telling tales of years ago Likewise, this larger cluster here, it however has 1, 2, 3 broken tips, which is not unusual for Luena. Lots of nice side crystallization there. It is a proper little castle of smoky quartz. It weighs 1.84 kilograms altogether, rated as well, very good to A grade. These are going to cost $51. This is flat 703. On to clear quartz points, all 12 of them. They all look like A grade to me, and they are rated as very good to A grade, weighing all of 1.2 kilograms. These little points here, and this one catches my eye immediately. Look at that. Yo, lekker ding. Yummy. $49 for the 12. This is flat number 717. On to 2 flats today. Why not? Because they are superb crystal clear spheres. This one here with a nice veil of limonite. Little galaxy in the sphere. Crystal ball. Oh, people get upset when I say ball. Sphere. The double A grade, the biggest one of the bunch. That's this one over here. It is superb. Look at all the beautiful shiny in there. Awesome. This one's slightly smoky, but not very much. These 6 weigh all of 1.225 kilograms, rated very good to double A grade. They're going to cost $58. This is flat number 403. On to a tourmalinated, polished quartz crystal. Lots of black tourmaline threads. So many, in fact, that there's hardly space for the quartz to get a say. Tommy really likes this rough edge. Generally, the tourmalinated quartz does have a rough edge. I suppose where it's bonded to the mother stone. Likewise over here, there is a lot of black tourmaline interspersed by a little bit of quartz, just for wickedness. 1.305 kilograms is what this point weighs. It's rated as very good. It's going to cost $61. This is flat 495. Then, yes, let's start at the very bottom and work our way slowly and seductively up this glorious piece of petrified wood. It is a slice, polished both sides. It has beautiful iron colouring and ragged edges. And it's the ragged edges that really fascinates me and draws my imagination. I want to show you the other side, which is, well, not much different from the one side, except that it does add 2 sides to, well, there's always 3 sides to a sliced petrified wood. But for Black Friday, I can offer you this little slice of petrified heaven. This is $99, and you get 2 slices, or at least you get 2 sides of a slice, 3 sides for Black Friday, flat 449. On to a nice, very good 2A grade, polished, wispy, smoky quartz, standing freeform. It's funky. It has lots of facets. It has limonite. It has phantoms. It has straight planes. It has nice translucency. It is 1.325 kilograms. It is also $86. This is flat 473. On to the proverbial septarian football. It's a round sphere of aragonite and calcite fossilized, maybe not, behavior. There's a nice large vug on the side. And if you want to hide your keys in the foyer, well, you can do that by putting it in there. But only if you, well, I don't know. Cora, maybe I should get keys and put it in there, see if it works. But that is quite a large third lid, so I don't think much is going to fit in there. The interior is beautiful. It is velvety black with lots of little calcite crystals lighting up the proverbial Septori galaxy. It's a beauty. It's rated as A grade. It weighs, well, 6.55 kilograms. Oh, is that the way? No, it's the other way. There we go. It's a perfect fit. It's a lid that fits the, well, Septarian pot. $191. Let me just remind myself, it weighs 6.5 kilograms. This is flat 524. Lekker. On to a little ocean jasper bowl. It is, I suspect, the last one. Nice blues, nice iron reds. That's a beauty. Rated very good to A grade. This little bowl here weighs 1.215 kgs. It's going to cost $53. This is flat 383. Lekker. There we go, and we get on to the third trolley, and it's just coincidence that every trolley starts with a bit of black tourmaline, and these are not unlike the others. Those are beautiful lustrous black tourmaline crystals. There's 3 of them in this flat. It's 1.49 kilograms. That's beautiful. I think I will have to check. I don't off the cuff see any highlight opal. But as far as black tourmaline is concerned, that is beautiful. 1.49 kilograms. It's going to cost $37 for the 3. This is flat 713. On to some golden rutile. That's right. 12 beautiful little points. Off the cuff, they don't look like mostly A. It's mostly very good grade. They're slightly milky, but there are some exceptional golden rutile threads right in there. That is a great example. That's busy. A lot of busy. Struggling to focus a little bit. This is the biggest of the bunch and probably the darkest. A little bit of black tourmaline rutile in the midst of the haywire chaos of the golden rutile. There's another clear one. Golden rutile and slightly smoky quartz. This flat weighs all of 920 grams. It's going to cost $94. This is flat 381. On to some beautiful polished Malagasy malachite eggs from the Congo. Rated as very good to A grade. These 6. Oh, look at the patterns on that. That is beautiful. That's gorgeous. They weigh all of 720 grams. They're going to cost $55. This is flat number 477. Then on to 2 reasonably large, dark, smoky quartz points. That's just a natural fissure. It's not so much a crack. That there might be considered to be a crack around the bottom there. The other one's a lot nicer. Nice white phantoms in there as well. colour of really strong tea. They weigh all of our 1.17 kilograms. These two smoky quartzes are going to cost $75. This is flat 394. On to some fire quartz. Oh, red hematoid hearts. There are 35 of them, rated very good to A grade. This is the, well, it's the clearest, but also the least of the hematoid. The rest of them are pretty wicked. Let me just do a proper scan. Weighing 795 grams. It's a flat of little fire quartz hearts. Are going to cost that $51. It's flat 471. Next up, we go on to some beautiful blue lace agate. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 natural large cob pieces. This one here has got some beautiful druzy on the inside. There you go, proper Chalcedony. Oh, awesome druzy. There's a bit of a nice dogtooth calcite crystal there on the side. That is beautiful. Very nice. There's a whole lot of blue lace in this flat. It weighs 3.39 kilograms. Rated as very good to A grade. These little blue lace cob pieces are going to cost you $57. This is a flat 729. On to some polished amethyst geode standing freeforms. This is a beautiful one. Nice amethyst quartz on the inside, in beneath or in below or above the banded agate. That's a beauty, and it stands with dignity. This one's a bit more of a sale. Why does it feel like we've had this on the sale? Haven't we had this on the sale before? Feels like we have. It's only polished on one side though, and the standing surface is rather minimal. Not that it's going to struggle to stand. There we go. Lots of quartz. Nice bit of interior amethyst. These two weigh all of 1.735 kilograms. They're going to cost $45. This is flat 453. Next up, cubic green fluorite from Mandra Sonoro. There are two reasonably large specimens. This one here is like before. It's got a very neat and tidy shaved base. The crystals are nice, large, not too one or two scuff marks, but other than that, absolute beaut. Nice that there's some of these Mandra Sonoro specimens that have got the cubic green fluorite right on top of druzy. Very nice. Okay, we've got the herd finishing work. There goes Brian. He looks the happiest that he has all day. There's Vizzy. He doesn't look happy at all. He operated on his throat recently. Come on, Vizzy, what did you want to say?
Where's Cara?
Cara? I don't know. Probably in the office. Right, cubic green fluorite. They weigh 2.135 kilograms. They're going to cost all of $75. This is flat 420. Right, Tommy. All right. Next up, okay. Maybe I should hide. Oh, there goes Janice Joplin. Right. Excuse me? They need to move the bucky. Well, okay, they need to move the bucky, so I'll see you in 2 shakes of a water. Where was I? Citrine, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Little clusters. Let's have a looky see. The light is all but departing me at the moment, but they are classic Luena chipped citrine clusters. Rare all on its own. There's a big chip on this, but it still is a rather little magic Kundalini. Weighing 1.19 kilograms, these 4. Oh, look at that veil on that rainbow there in the citrine. That's lekker. And likewise. Whoa, man. Okay, maybe I shall stop. Right, that was an interesting little... Right, where was I again? Citrine. 1.19 kilograms, rated good to very good. These are going to cost all of $59. This is flat 398. Next up, some beautiful, very good to A grade, whole ammonites. These weigh 1.3 kilograms. And we're going to look for that lovely little opalescence, which is not apparent in this particular one, just the iridescence there in the center. There you go. There's that. That's beautiful. No, again, just the iridescence. This little flat of, well, not so little ammonites. What did I say they weigh? 1.3 kilograms. They're going to cost all of $67. This is flat 312. On to a flat of Zumba. That's Malawi dark smoky natural. Natural? Yes, that looks natural. That hasn't been polished or shaved. That's very nice. Nice and dark smoky quartz from Malawi. Here's a big one. Weighing 1.48 kilograms. These are only rated as good to A grade. At least, no, actually, it's a good, very good and A, and then a double A as well. A little bit of orthoclase there. And then a crystal with quite the history. A little crossroad fella there, but a lot of self-healing to this crystal, as you can see there. 1.48 kilograms worth of grades all over this show. Dark smokies. That one's beautiful. They're going to cost $34 only. This is flat 733. Then on to some, we go, some gemmy pink rose quartz hearts. There are 35 of these little fellas in this flat. They weigh not very much, 585 grams. They're going to cost, well, all of $58. This is flat 391. Then, very nice, I don't know where Cara got these, but she's very good at finding cool stuff. It's a very nice flat of black tourmaline in the most lustrous of fashions. Excellent terminations. Flat rated as good, very good to A grade. I struggle to find the really crap ones. Some of these are really nice. Great luster on most, if not all of them. This is beautiful. Look at that. That's stunning, man. 35 black tourmaline crystals with beautiful, beautiful luster. Weighing 980 grams. These are going to cost $60. This is flat number 97. Very nice. Then on to some, yes please, Mndingi Mine ball malachite with loads of juicy. Okay, this is not so much ball malachite as much it is botryoidal. But that is some beautiful shiny juicy. There's a ball malachite. There it is. Couple of scuff marks denoting this is a very good specimen. And then we got an absolute beautiful vug over here, dark silky malachite on the backdrop of a lot of heterogenite. Obviously the heterogenite has covered a lot of the malachite. A beautiful little flat of malachite from the Mendingi mine, 1.27 kilograms. They're going to cost all of $83. This is flat 529. Next up, two rather large ammonite plaques. I did check. It was kind of important to me that these were flat and not concave. I did previously today, when I was looking at these, find one that was rather bent. I thought nothing could be worse than a bent plaque. However, not so much these two. Very good to A grade is what they're rated as. 1.69 kilograms is what they weigh. That's a lot of ammonite for a plaque. They're going to cost $39. This is flat number 455. Next up, a whole lot of very small and beautiful calcite, scalenohedral calcite crystals from Lesotho. I saw one or two actual, well, in fact, most of them probably started off as double terminations or double scalenohedrals. The 70, they weigh 820 grams. And they are perfect for making jewelry with, especially if some of your clientele like doof and UV lights and strobes. This flat's going to cost $36 for 70. Geez, I don't have time, but I can't resist. These glow so gloriously. Let's do it. Right, normally things don't fluoresce too much with a white background. But it doesn't matter because these do. I'll show you. This calcite from Lesotho lights up the most beautiful dark red. I'll take one out so you can see it without the background. But without fail, they all are exceptionally excitable. Awesome stuff. There you go, an absolute winner chicken dinner. Oh, I need to go get that missing one from the dark room. It's only going to cost $36. This is flat 472. Nice. Next up, we got some beautiful clear quartz and smoky quartz hearts. There are 35 in this flat. They weigh they weigh 625 grams, so slightly more than maybe half a kilo, which is not nothing. They're going to cost $51. This is flat 413. Oh, and they really are nice. I mean, these are rated as A to AA grade. Sorry, I'm being cheeky and rushing through things. I should probably not do that. However, there we go, 413. Next up, we got some ammonite slices. These are rated, I imagine they look very good grade. I don't think there are many of these left, by the way. I don't think we'll have another flat of slices on the live. Oh, I'll be surprised. Wow, nah, I never get surprised. There's all kinds of things that come out of the woodwork here. So there might very well be more. These are beautiful polishes on the insides. Not much opalescence to speak of on the outside. They weigh all of 745 grams. They're going to cost $42. That is for 6 pairs of sliced ammonites, flat 512. On to some, yes please, carnelian spheres. These are rated very good only. They weigh, what is that? 1.7? No, 1.72 kilograms. Having a look for some some vugs, a little bit of snow orca there. Okay, it looks a bit more golden healerish. This one's gorgeous. Gotta love a little bit of snow orca. There's a vug. There's a vug. It's a deep vug as well. Ooh. If there's enough light to shine in there, not really, but I can see something glittering on the inside there. Anyway, nice flat of, well, carnelian spheres. They're going to cost $64. This is flat 446. Next up, an absolutely gorgeous flat. Right, we don't have many of these. These were hard to come by. Not so much anything less than 10 centimeters. Of that, it's a bit easier. But anything more than, well, anything between 10 and 20 centimeter points. Crystal clear, optically beautiful points. Hard to get by. And I suspect this might be one of the last as well. They are superb. Graded as A grade. They weigh 1.415 kilograms. They're going to cost $73 for the two. This is flat 429. Then a large, beautiful, there you go, see that lovely blue flash, and that is the back end of the Labradorite. Look at that. That is a little bit of gold flash there as well. That is a beautiful shade of blue flash. And then obviously it's actually supposed to be a purple flash. And that's the back end, the front end. Behold the purple flash. That is superb. Weighing 2.235 kilograms. This A-grade Mona Lisa is going to cost $66. That's flat number 400. Very nice. Next up, a little bit of, well, diamond history. This is kimberlite with a nice, well, it's not called kimberlite. The general stone is called kimberlite. It is called eclogite, which is a mix of that green matrix, which is omphacite, and then intermixed with some nice gemmy red pyrope garnets. And obviously there's also quite a bit of black biotite. Kimberlite exists in, well, pipes and tufts and I think dikes as well. There's well, it's basically the pipes, the volcanic pipes that push up diamonds. Kimberley, being the most famous of the mine deposits in South Africa, has a plentiful, which is why it's called kimberlite, obviously. It's a beautiful, almost sail fin rhino horn of a standing freeform. It weighs 1.615 kilograms, rated as, well, it's rated as very good to A grade. It's going to cost $72. This is flat 737. Last for today, and not the least, it is a little bit of cobalt-bearing calcite from the Masamba West mine, famous. Very rare, very popular, and this particular one is extremely gemmy. A couple of absolutely smashing scalenohedral crystals. This was not a recent delivery. This was a cancelled order. Thank you very much. We'll take that. There with your obligatory colwezite. That is basically cobalt-bearing malachite, very distinct and unique to the cobalt-heavy province or heavy mine of Masamba West, which is in the Kolwezi province, hence colwezite. A bit more of a tan, darker malachite-looking mineral amongst the beautiful cobalt calcite specimens. It's a beauty. It's also quite affordable, as far as I'm concerned. 1.48 kilograms. This beastie is only going to be $151. This is flat 229. Nice. Guys, thank you very much for popping in yet once again. I hope everyone got something, and I hope you have an absolutely glorious day. Cora and myself will see you again on Saturday. Keep it tidy.